Building project dashboards manually in Excel takes forever. You're wrestling with data, formulas, cell formatting, trying to make it all connect, and half the time, you're starting from scratch on each and every project. Thankfully, there's a faster, much more effective way. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can get ChatGPT to design and build a complete project dashboard that includes an executive summary, schedule, budget, that has risk and resource tracking in place, graphs, and it's all connected, all in one integrated system. Once you see the approach and understand how the prompting works, you can tweak this for any project dashboard reporting you need. And if you do want to go deeper, learn how to use AI properly across your entire project management role, I've trained over 80,000 project managers on exactly that. There's a link to the full course in the description. Let me now show you how all of this works. So what I want to load up here is the prompt we are going to be using. Now you can also pick this up for free in the description down below. The first thing we want to essentially do, I've created this as a template, so we will need to make some changes. I'm going to walk you through it and then we'll plug it in and I'll show how quickly and effectively it works and the end result too. But the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to prime ChatGPT on our persona and exactly what we are kind of looking for. So you are an expert project management consultant and dashboard designer with 20 plus years of experience building executive reporting systems for finance organizations. Now here you would want to put in your industry. So I'll update that to this so you can get an idea as to how that would typically work. You specialize in creating actionable, visually intuitive dashboards that drive data-informed decision-making. Create a project management dashboard in Excel for tracking you can put your project type in here, project in and then you put your industry in here. So in my example, this would be, again, if I just put this in here, finance. So this would be finance here. And in the purpose of this video, my demo, we are going to be doing a client portal redesign. So I'm going to put that in here, but this is where you need to get a better understanding as to what you're looking to achieve. This is really the goal of the project. What is the high level? It's usually the project title that you'd put in here. Now here we specify exactly what we're looking for. So we want these tabs in the Excel document. We want an executive summary, which is a single page overview that gives us an idea as to the overall project health, our KPI indicators. We want to see some charts for pulling data from the other tabs, such as a budget burn down chart as a line graph, task completion pie chart, milestone timeline, risk severity breakdown as a bar chart, key alerts and decisions needed. We want other tabs to include tasks, so we can track our task with a status, owner dates, percentage complete, etc. A budget, plan versus actual spend, and a variance column. We want a timeline, and we also want risks to be, we want to be able to basically log our risks and basically make decisions based on these as well. Now, the key KPIs we want to display on the summary include these four here. Now, this is where you can put some additional information, such as your team size and project duration. And then the final instruction, we want to use conditional formatting throughout. We want charts on the summary page, and they must be linked to live data from other tabs so they update automatically. Include realistic sample data. Now, this is my example, which we'll see in the prompt in a second, just so you can get an idea as to how it kind of works. But the more specific you can be here, the better. Of course, this is just the base prompt. You can alter this to suit your needs. It may be that you want to see different things. You can just plug it in accordingly, but this is a really good starting point. The other thing I would say is I've gone a lot more advanced in my prompting than this, and I found that it doesn't typically get the best results. So you sometimes want to be a bit more concise, and you can always work from the initial output. So what you do is you'd go into ChatGPT. I typically like to work in projects. Now you might want to do that to leverage the, you can use the add files, and you can also use the memory features and keep your chats all in one place. So that's one thing I'd recommend. I do have videos on this channel if you are new to using projects in ChatGPT. It's beyond the scope of this video. But basically what I've done ahead of time is I plugged that in based on my specific project and what we're looking for. And it only took 14 seconds to create this. And basically here it's just telling us exactly what it created and the ability to download it into Excel. Now, of course, if we wanted to make any adjustments at this stage, we could provide a follow-up prompt, it's going to rework, and then you can download another copy, or we can always review in Excel and then revert back. So this is a process of iteration, but bear in mind this entire process took me about 30 seconds once I had the prompt in place. Now I want to show you what it created. So this is exactly the output. You'll see it's got lovely formatting in place as well. So the first thing we've got is our task list. Now, again, we just asked for dummy data, but you could be a lot more specific. If you had this as a document or you had this information available to you, you could plug that in as part of your prompt and you could get this all kind of done ahead of time. But this is just dummy data to illustrate how this all works. We've got a budget here, again with conditional formatting, again all dummy data. But look at this graph, it's absolutely brilliant. It shows you obviously the tracking, but it gives you an idea as to what you might want to build as well, even if you hadn't. And what I love about it is even put it in things like if you click on view, you've got like a freeze pane up here. So as you scroll down, all this kind of stays on screen. So there's just little extras like that, which just makes it a really useful document. And if you click on this chart, you can see exactly what it's bringing in. But it's just really, really useful, visually explained really, really well. And it's a really good base template to work from. Even if you make adjustments from here, you're going to save a lot of time. And you can see how ChatGPT recommends we format all of this, the columns, etc. Next, we have the timeline. We've got a milestone Gantt here, which is just absolutely brilliant. We've got all the tasks on the left. We've got it's just really, really useful. If I click on this, you'll see where it's getting information from the milestones and the start offset, just to make sure this is in line. But it just is really useful in learning how to use Excel as well. And we could also ask follow-up prompts in ChatGPT. I don't understand how you created the milestone Gantt. Explain how you did that, or what I need to do if I wanted to recreate it. So this is a huge learning opportunity here as well. We've got risks. So this is our risk register, which is amazing. And then lastly, one thing is it's kind of moved it to the end. I'd kind of prefer this to have been over here, but this is our executive summary. So absolutely brilliant. It's got all of these charts. So I'm going to move them out of the way because it's kind of put them, I'm not really sure why it put them there, but it put it over the data. But look, it's just given us a really, really nice base template for our executive summary. We've got lots of important stats. We can see how it's kind of analyzed, how it's done. You got kind of key alerts, decisions needed. So again, a little bit more formatting here maybe, but you've got all of the graphs in place. So absolutely brilliant project dashboard, considering this did take me about 30 seconds. It's a really good base. And again, as I say, you can iterate from here. You can follow up. We need this, we need that. You get the idea. It's always good to start from scratch and then iterate over time with ChatGPT. So I hope this video is useful. As I say, if you do want to master AI and project management, link in the description down below. You can also pick up this prompt if you do want to use it or play around with it. And with that said, over to you. Best of luck, and I hope you have an excellent day.